Leo, hi, welcome to my end of my reading. I hope you're all well, and sorry about, thanks for your patience. I know I haven't got videos out for a little bit. I am sorting out my house to sell. Okay, life area, personal and spiritual growth. This is my Akashic Truth Oracle, and from there we'll go into your love reading, etc., etc. See how your partnerships are working in life. If you're in a partnership, or if there's new love, or if an old lover just wants to come back and have some fun times with you. Let's find out. Anyway, we're heading into Leo season soon. I think we're in Gemini season currently. Stand your ground, be present, and depleted. Okay, caring connection. Alright, so let's read this one. A new supporting relationship is on the horizon. It may be a kindred spirit or possibly even romance. It could be someone new or the deepening of an existing relationship. Open your heart to this new connection. Okay, so it looks like some of you might be in a relationship and things are going to blossom to a new level. Perhaps while you're on holiday or something like that. Some of you might be getting new relationships, and some of you in relationships might be making new friendships. We've got here, stand your ground. There's something that you want to fight for, yet you are choosing to hide instead. Create a boundary and speak up for what you believe in. Okay. Be present. You are ungrounded and spending too much time in your head. Something has caused you to retreat to your mind. It is time to bring consciousness to it so you can resolve it and start living life more fully again. Okay, this seems to be the thing about standing your ground. So whatever you need to stand your ground over is actually, it's going around and around and around in your head. And looking at this, it's depleting you as well. You are overgiving and not taking enough. Time to rest and rejuvenate. Re-evaluate your relationships and commitments, as you may soon risk your health and deteriorating in some way. Okay, so straightforward messages there. Let's see what the I Ching's got to say. I'm liking the I Ching right now because it's kind of doubling up on what the Akashic Truth Oracle is saying, which is quite interesting energy, considering there's such different cards, even though they relate to very much the same thing, chi and energy and all that. So let's see. Sorry, none of them are upside down. Breaking point. The pressure has reached a critical point. Something has to change. Determine what is most important. Act now to find balance. Have the courage to do what is necessary. That's that depleted card. Like I said, they're reflecting the same things. These enthusiasm. Prepare well. Be organized. Listen to others and adapt to their needs. Create harmony. Have confidence. Share your passion. Inspire others to do great things. Okay, that's like being present in a way. And then I've got here, overseeing. And this is the nice energy because this is a little bit like the Sun card in this oracle. Happy days are here. Things are progressing easily. Make the most of this time. Be caring and generous. Share your knowledge and insight so everyone can thrive. You have a lot to offer. But that's also a little bit about self-belief there, you know, that you do have a lot to offer. And be enthusiastic about what you do love. But remember not to take on too much. So there's something that some of you need to deal with. Some of you need to talk to someone, I think. What I'm getting there is there's something that's been playing on your mind for a long time. You need to talk to someone because it's time to talk about it. But instead of being, it's going to actually lead to a lot of happiness. But instead of just spouting it all out, put down valuable points or approach it differently rather than like the Leo fire, I'll set it all on fire, burn it down and see what happens, or being sometimes funny or sometimes are a little bit insecure. They can actually be like quite like, I have to say this and you know blah blah blah. Don't do that. Write down the points of what you need to say, why you feel this and that, and it will lead, looking like this, to some kind of a more happy thing in life generally. And then I've got temptation. Don't be seduced. What seems harmless may be dangerous. Don't be tempted by something that is not good for you. Exercise self-discipline and follow the right path. Okay. So some of you might be tempted by even this caring connection coming in, might be some kind of temptation. So, I mean, if you want to indulge in things, especially with people, just remember that everything that you do has a consequence. In other words, like you know, you indulge one person, you come back to the other one day, they find out, and you lose something that you truly value. Also, yeah, overspending as well can be a thing. So you might be like in a very happy state of mind and wanting to like spend money and be frivolous, and you might regret it in the future, especially if you've living on a limited income. Okay, so we have here King of Wands. That's you kind of in your own energy, looking good, feeling good, setting things on fire and following your passions. Knight of Wands, sorry. But that's more Sagittarian power. Right now we've got you in the Seven of Swords energy, which is kind of like a bit of sneaky behavior or wearing a bit of a mask in life. Not allowing people to know your true intentions. That seems to be something that you need to get rid of. You need to break through that, but it looks like you will. The person you're dealing with right now is in the Seven of Wands energy, so they're very, very, very guarded. They're not letting anybody in. Maybe that's because they sense this thing with you, whatever's going on. So how do they see you? They see you as an Ace of Cups. So if there's someone new coming in your life, they see you as a new opportunity. However, they're still guarded. So, but the Seven of Wands is like there's someone also is standing in their power. So they might be standing in their power, and you might be like feeling some kind of emotion. I'm getting here. Some of you might be like falling for this person, but it's taking you a long time for the mask to fall off. Maybe this has been a passionate connection that hasn't actually, it's no longer innocent. You know what I mean? It's like, it's passionate, but now there's like emotions coming into it. So how do they feel about you? Three of Cups. Yeah, they're very happy. They want to celebrate with you. Some of them might want to like, you know, do some menage a trois. But mostly this looks like someone that's very, very happy. They want to come together and celebrate life with you. How do they want to proceed? We've got the Four of Cups. Yeah, they're not really taking love offers. Maybe that's why they're guarded. And this might be you yourself, because I'm getting some of you Leos out there. You're like, there's a new opportunity of love and passion, and you've gone there and you've done it, and it's like aerobics. And now like you're coming together, and you're learning more about this person. But the more you learn about this person, the more guarded you are, because perhaps you feel that like they're not quite the person that you're after. So let's see what's hidden from you. Temperance, yeah. So this patience is basically I've been told actually that there's a mixing between the blending of things is what's hidden from you. Like there's more here than meets the eye, and that you might be you might be evaluating things very like from a very shallow point of view on what you know, and you might want to like deepen that relationship. It'll make things better. But also you are advised to be patient in this situation. So what does Spirit advise? King of Cups, yeah. You need to like ground your emotions. You need to center yourself, ground your emotions, evaluate whether what you're feeling is right or wrong about the situation. And then what's coming in the near future? The Tower. Okay, so definite massive change. So it looks like you're going into this period where you're guarded. Maybe even your evaluation comes into this thing where you realize that like what you thought wasn't genuinely what was going on. Maybe that's what stops you like accepting any love offers and puts your guards up. If this is yourself, this is where you're headed. But it looks like you might have been like dealt with someone as well. You might be dealing with someone right now who's wearing a bit of a mask, and you might come together to celebrate and this and that. And it looks like they are emotionally balanced, but I think your advice is remain emotionally balanced, because this may not be like quite what you think it is. And then I've got here the Six of Swords. So for some of you, you're definitely moving away from something that was unfulfilling in the end, and it's causing a bit of a tower moment. But you're going to move out of this situation and move to some more, to a more relaxing, more stable water. I mean, the Six of Swords, basically, you're moving out of choppy water or a situation that makes you very unhappy to something that's much more stable. The Six of Swords has arrived. They're not in the transition anymore. So some of you might have just gone through that, and you're feeling like the end effect of it, and now you're standing your ground and you're feeling guarded. But it's been a bit of a shock, to have to do this. And maybe it's because, there was other people at play. I'm getting this thing about like third party, other people, especially with that I know that's the Three of Cups. And the Three of Cups normally means coming together with friends and that and having fun, but maybe, you know, maybe there was a temptation or something went wrong and things fell apart, and it's left you in a bit of a situation where the person you're involved with is guarded and they're not happy with what's happened. Okay, so we have Seven of Cups. Yeah, look at you following your passion. There's lots of choices and you were not sure which way to go. Then we have the Four of Cups in reverse. So basically, I've got a lot of the Four of Cups in reverse today, but it's basically you've had to reevaluate your priorities because of this confusion. And then Knight of Coins. That's making a very stable offer, or someone made a very stable offer to you. They were very like down to earth and practical. And then I've got the Seven of Wands for the Seven of Swords. Okay, so the Seven of Wands, you know, it's making a stand, letting your point of no be known, or maybe even just like, you know, making a stand, telling people what you think. Five of Cups, grief and sadness. So this is like mourning a loss, and then manifesting. Then we move into the Magician. So maybe things have been pretty bad for a little bit, but we are starting to manifest now. But there's a lot of regret. We're manifesting new love. Ace of Cups, that's nice. And this person also wants it. They want to let go of the burden, and they want to manifest a new start. Yeah, and they're looking for the mental strength and the agility and the discernment to move forward. Also, you might be like cutting them out. You know, you might want to cut this person out. For some of you, you need to, I can see there's a new start coming, but you're extremely stuck in your mind about this. We've got the Ten of Wands, you know, you're tired. You're tired of all the fighting and that, and you've stayed strong, but you need to cut out the things that no longer serve you, and you will be coming to that. But right now, you're going through quite a lot. This is a very heavy energy. So how they feel about you? Knight of Cups. They think about you a lot. They dream about you. They don't know what to do about the situation, and they're stuck in their head. Look at that. And that's been you in the past as well. They are now, they're going within to find advice and starting to plan for the future and lay down more long-term permanent plans. And that could be your energy as well, where you are at this stage. Perhaps in the past you've been very stuck in your head. You've been thinking about this person a lot. You're remembering the good times, but you also remember the bad. And whenever you think to yourself, I love this person, I want to go back to them, you remember the bad times, or you did. And now we're coming into the Nine of Cups energy, which is nice, celebrating new things. Yeah, definitely Ace of Wands. So we've got new starts coming here, new passionate beginnings with love, and then the Three of Wands, waiting for your ships to come in, and you're manifesting that right now and building plans. So this is a practical plan that you're making. You're studying, you're seeing what suits you, and then you're studying this, and then you are actually putting it to work, and it's going to become some kind of wish fulfillment for you. We have the Hermit, so this is what's hidden. You need to go within. Okay. And yeah, so I'm seeing that you are definitely like meditating, going within, and then you're seeing what's toxic or what's unfair in a relationship, and you are just standing your ground. You're like, but you were doing it for a long time in the past, and you've been doing it for a long time altogether. And what's coming in for you now, or what Spirit advises, the Chariot, which Spirit's saying get into the car, start the engine, start planning where you're going. You need to go on a journey. Now the Chariot doesn't exactly take off first. In most tarot decks, the Chariots, the two Sphinxes, are actually just sitting dead still. They haven't got up yet and started running, because he's preparing for the journey. And then we've got the Star, which is some kind of wish fulfillment coming in, and the Queen of Coins. This is something that's really nice and really grounded. It's solid. It's financial. Some of you might even come into some money, but it's something that suits you, and it's nurturing. You see how the Seven of Coins is very, very much like an Empress, and that's like an Empress. Well, Queen of Coins and the Empress are quite related in a lot of ways, besides a few things. I think it's astrological more than anything. But then we've got like Four of Wands, new love coming in, new celebrations, and that leads to you walking away from things that don't serve you anymore and moving on, and the wheel turns and boom, you're in the world, you're finishing a cycle. So that's you're coming to, looks like you're coming to an end of a very, very long cycle. We have the Six of Cups. You're attracting new soulmates. We're getting a lot of sixes here, so 6 is the number of healing in my world. So let's see what I've got in this deck for you. And this is my Rising Light Oracle. I like this. This is nice, but there's a lot of grief in this. There's a lot of sorrow, but it looks like it's going to go. It's got you stuck in a lot of situations, I think, but I think as you let go of the burdens of this, it's going to open up the new opportunities, but that's going to be manifesting and planning that bring it about. It's like the swan swimming, you know, nobody sees the swan swimming, but the swan swims. Okay, so we've got here, it's time to dress up and go out. Real relationships require more than physical attraction, and switch off your phone and get away from the crowd. And then I've got here, don't care about what others' opinions about your connection. So maybe, you know, you're making new connections and they're not your normal type. You are who you are and be proud of it. And then there's someone else that's there that they aren't worth your effort. Stop. Okay. You might even, for some of you, I'm getting some of your friends might actually be influencing you in a negative way. And, you know, they don't have to, they're your friends, but they can't live your life for you. Ego. Okay, yeah, so don't allow your ego to get in the way. Cosmic Warrior, that's you are a Cosmic Warrior. And we've got here spiritually high ranking. So you might be attracting someone who is spiritually high ranking and you're a Cosmic Warrior yourself. This requires patience. What did I say about what Spirit advises here? Temperance. Well, what's hidden from you is that it's going to take time. And temperance. So you might think that things will change immediately. They aren't. They are going to take time. You need to be patient, but you need to get out and start socializing again and being with people. Don't be tempted by the wrong people. Have a good day. Take care. And thank you for your likes and subscribes. If this resonated, please like and subscribe. If it didn't, then, you know, maybe see your moon, your rising, or your Venus. But otherwise, have a good couple of weeks, and I'll see you soon. Cheers.